Hi, Jenna Drummond here with Royal LePage Benchmark Calgary. Welcome back to episode 2 of my Local Love series where I feature my favorite local businesses. So today we have Maria here from AM Cleaning, and I'm super excited to introduce you to her. She's got a cleaning business here in Calgary, and we're gonna get right into it. So Maria, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So first of all, I kind of just want to know why you started your business. How did you get into this?
Back in Ottawa, I got into real estate and I was managing a portfolio for a private investor, and then got into a corporate world of property management. My favorite thing about that job was my tenants. Everyone had their home that they loved, even though that was a rental property. So I kind of love the concept of home, and considering I traveled a lot and I'm originally from Ukraine, so there was a lot of going on of real estate and where you're from and moving and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So when I moved to Calgary, I was like, I don't really want to go back to property management and work for someone. Let me try to buy a bucket and a vacuum cleaner and see how that goes. So here we are.
Yeah, and how long have you had your business for?
We started in August 2018, so I guess it's like a year and a half-ish at this point. Yeah, it's going well.
Good. Yeah, I love that you have had, so you're trying to figure out your own way of where your home is, and now you help people love their home. So
yes, home is ... whichever it is for you, and my job and the job of my team is to make sure that we fulfill your definition of home by keeping it tidy, clean, organized, and ready for you to enjoy.
So when you started your business in August 2018, what was the most challenging thing that you faced when you were starting out?
Well, first of all, I was like, why would I start a cleaning company? There are like 400 of them in Calgary. But then I realized that there is like 4 million toilets in Calgary and they all need to be cleaned. And I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. So I had my first client in September, and yeah, it just went on like a snowball effect. And the hardest thing was just to have faith in myself and to realize that I am capable of delivering good results.
Totally.
And I am diligent and trustworthy and put my heart out, and that's it. So that was the hardest, to actually believe in myself to start something new.
Especially when there's so much competition.
100%, yeah, but then you just need to focus on yourself, and that's all you have to do. Just focus on yourself. I didn't publish my website for like 2 months.
Really?
Because I was like, this is not good enough. And then I ended up publishing and no one noticed my grammar mistakes, right?
Totally, right? I mean, and I was talking to Megan about this actually in the last video too. Being perfect is so not necessary. You need to have something, you need to get it out there. At least it's out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you just have to press that publish button and just keep on doing what you're doing.
Yep.
And then I still update my website probably twice a month because we constantly evolve and our FAQs are changing. So yeah, I guess the hardest thing is get rid of perfect. Just do it as is. Don't review your Instagram post for 10 hours. Just publish it and that's it. Let it go.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you really differentiate yourself and your business by using a certain type of products, which I love. So you're mostly all natural, tell me about that.
Not mostly all natural, we're like 100% all natural.
Yes.
So I remember being in university, I worked in a kitchen like every other university student, and I was washing dishes and I started actually having an allergic reaction to like soap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, this is not okay, because we eat out of plates that are being washed with this soap, and my skin is reacting like this. So it was crazy, and I overnight converted to all clean, all green, chemical free everything. And then growing up in Ukraine, we did not really have access to a lot of chemicals, so it was a lot of baking soda, rubbing alcohol, lemon juice, peroxide kind of deal, and a lot of muscle. So I've inherited a lot of recipes from my grandmother.
Cool.
So when I was thinking to start my cleaning company here in Calgary, I was like, what would be my unique selling proposition? And I was like, I can actually introduce my clean living to cleaning and offer all natural cleaning service. So we do not use any chemicals whatsoever. It's a lot of brushes we use, lots of sponges, scrubbies, and lots of like muscle going, as well as natural products like castile soap, rubbing alcohol, pumice stone, and so on and so forth. A lot of cleaning problems can be dealt with naturally.
Yeah. And do you make any of the products that you use, essential oils or anything like that?
Totally, yeah. So I'm a big fan of essential oils. I diffuse them, I consume them, I use them in cleaning products, in my skincare that I make. So they're all infused with essential oils. Like toilet disinfectant is infused with tea tree, and then the all-purpose spray is like eucalyptus lavender something. So we switch them up. I make my own batches, so I guess you can call me a modern witch. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah, it's never boring.
Yeah, totally. Do you have a favorite product that you use?
Oh, 100%. I love castile soap.
Okay.
It's the best. Cool. You can use it for your face, for shaving, for dishes, for washing floors, for making all purposes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very versatile. You can use it for your hair. Like, it's like 10 in 1.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
Cool. Since we just entered a new decade, I would love to kind of hear about how you plan to stay motivated throughout the year and keep your goals sort of in place and things like that.
Things like that. Whoa, I don't even know where to start.
I feel like you would have big goals.
You'll be surprised. I actually don't.
Really?
I don't. Like growing up with Ukrainian grandmother, she always told me this, like, hey, if you want to make God laugh at you, tell him about your plans.
Yeah.
Whatever you plan can actually go whatever.
Totally, sideways.
Sideways, yeah. So I grew up trained to kind of do my absolute freaking best every single day, because if you consistently perform your best and do your best and go above and beyond and take initiative every single day, something awesome will come out of it.
Totally.
And it can be achieving plans or goals or whatever, or just going into a right direction. So I guess I have 2 words for 2020. It would be growth. Obviously, we want to grow and be consistent with the work we do, as well as community. Calgary is becoming my home after a year and a half, so I really want to get involved with community, with local businesses, with local initiatives, and we'll see how that happens.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, what it comes down to is putting in the work.
Totally.
Right? It's about, getting things done, making sure you stay true to what you want to do. Having a plan is great, but like you said, it doesn't always work out. So as long as you're putting in the work, what you want, you should be able to achieve it.
100%.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so now we're going to kind of get into more success-driven and personality type questions. So I kind of want to know, do you have anybody in the business world or personally who you look up to, who motivates you, whether it's an author or, a business person in Calgary or somebody that you know?
Don't really have an idol, really. Never had posters in my bedroom of rock stars, no. But I guess there are a few people in Calgary that do inspire me, and I had honor sitting down with them and having coffee and this business chat. It's Kyle from Zoom Painting.
Okay, yeah.
He came from Eastern Canada with like a skateboard and started a painting company, and now it's one of the top painting companies in Canada. So he's like someone I look up to in terms of growth and strategy. James from Fiasco Gelato. Awesome guy. Has a cool story about making Fiasco somewhere in the garage, and his shop burning down a million times.
Yes, I know.
So I really like that, his perseverance. Yeah, like other, women-owned businesses. My buddy Faith from Orem Painting,
Okay,
we kind of
yeah.
started at the same time, and she's killing it. So it's nice to see someone who is growing alongside with you.
Totally.
But no, a lot of awesome books written out about success and how to keep going, not give up. So I guess just, checking in with yourself and seeing what's important. And when you feel really, really low, you just reach out to people who inspire you so they can give you that little glimpse of hope. So yeah, I guess that's what I do when feeling under weather.
Totally. We're all on this together, and it's so nice to have people in the community, people that you know, even people that you maybe don't know, but you just connect with because, entrepreneurs, local business owners, we've all been through the same stuff,
100%.
right? So yeah, to have people to look up to and see, oh my gosh, they've failed too. It's all relative. It's really nice to be able to chat with people.
Yep.
So yeah, I totally agree. What's your favorite thing about being a business owner?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, I was like, oh, only insane person will give up a 40-hour week for an 80-hour week that's underpaid.
Totally.
I guess my favorite thing, because I'm not really a corporate material, looking back at all my work history, my favorite thing is being able to choose people who work with me and to choose clients whom we serve. I can't really say that I choose my own schedule because it's 17-hour day every day for me.
Totally.
But yeah, sometimes I take time off and I have my team who works there while I'm hiking somewhere in Canmore.
Yeah.
And that really feels good.
Good.
So I guess those moments of happiness is like, yeah, we worked hard for it.
Yeah. And I think you've surrounded yourself with a good group of people, and like you said, you're working with clients who you like to work with and appreciate working with.
Totally.
And you are making their lives better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I love that. Okay, I'm gonna end this off with one thing that I asked Megan as well. Do you have a favorite podcast or a favorite app or a favorite tool that helps motivate you or inspires you?
It's QuickBooks.
Really?
Yeah, it's the best app
Totally.
there.
Yeah.
You can track your mileage, you send out people invoices, you fill out payroll.
Yep.
It's the best. Like,
Yep.
I wish I knew about it, early on.
Yeah.
That's like from the business side, just kind of like a fun joke.
Yeah.
But my favorite app, I guess, Audible.
Yes.
It's the audiobook app.
Yeah.
And I just power through books while I'm driving from Bear Spa to Mackenzie Town and
That's the thing.
all over the place. Yeah.
Spend a lot of time in the car.
Yep.
It's better to be listening to something that actually stimulates your brain.
100%.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like listening to music a little bit, but I would rather be learning something or listening to something that's
Sometimes you need to take a break from that business stuff because then you start getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, Audible is my go-to app. I love it.
Do you have a favorite book that you've listened to on there recently?
Yes, I just finished Work Rules by Laszlo Back. I think that's his name.
Okay.
He's the guy who works for Google, and he pretty much talks the organization and just different parts of like a company as a living organism. And it just blew my mind of some things that he pointed out about culture and hiring and performance of employees and so on and so forth. So highly recommend Work Rules.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Do it.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of all that I have for you today.
Those are
Thank you
good
so
questions.
much for coming on.
Of course.
If you'd like to check out Maria and her cleaning company, you can find her on Instagram, Facebook. Do you want to let them know where to find you?
Our handle on Instagram is amcleaning_YYC. So I guess we're very active there, and it's amcleaning.ca. Shoot me a message, say that you watched this awesome video, and we'll give you $20 off your first cleaning appointment.
Yeah, so go check her out. You'll have a beautifully clean home and it'll smell really, really nice. So go check her out, send her a message, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, Jenna.